What's going on, guys? Ziggy here, Faltech Eliminated, the holster guy. This one's going to be a pretty easy one. We're doing a IWB with a J hook. If you don't know what a J hook is, it looks like a J, and it's a hook. So, self-explanatory. We're going to do this one real quick and bust it out so I can get it out of my shop and off the queue. So, 2. And then while I'm here, this particular mold does not have the side channel blocked. Do that real quick. If you're not familiar with this, it is a dowel. Cut it out for the front post, and I sanded it flat. That way it doesn't roll on whatever you're working on. Then pull it tight. We'll use the widest tape I have. Overlap slightly, and technically with this style holster, that's literally all you need to do. Now for the 226 and all Sigs, since they have this control group right here, you should block it. You don't have to, but you should. And generally what I do is I'll take a piece like this and I'll just throw it right here, and that's literally it. And then you come up and you just cut it a little bit different. So but I think today we're going to do something a little different. I'm just going to do a smaller one, like so. I'll get some thinner tape. And like I said, no foamy, no nothing on this. It is just as you see it. You can add the foamy blocking if you want. That way the end user in the future can put one on. You don't have to. So, but that's just extra work right now. So we're going to give this gentleman what he wants. And that is now ready. I'm gonna check on what I have in the press now. I'm actually doing another video, so I'm doing 2 different builds, and I'm filming them 2 different ways. So, but I've had to do like 3 presses on this one. It's a pain in the butt. But hopefully, this one came out good now. That's a negative. Not enough. Pain in my butt. Alright, do it again. It's not enough, it's stuck together for sure, but you'll see the video on this one. I'm going to heat these up again and throw them in the press. Alright, so this is black carbon fiber. So let's get out some black carbon. Go. Cut the size we need. Alright. Heat this puppy up. Back on the Sig. Sig is all set. Nothing moved. Looks pretty good. Bust everything out of here. this. And you want to set the height, so you know you got to get a good purchase on this. So really, you know, your hand's going to be here. You want to be like down here, so we'll go right here. You can see it's about halfway up the trigger, well, 2/3 up the trigger guide. Will give you plenty of room. We'll drop it ever so slightly. And then we'll do the outline of where it's going to go, which is great right there. So we will do a retention point right here as well. So we will come out, come up, go over, like so. And then let me check what this is. Sweat shield with adjustable can. Yep, and that's why we're using this one. So we're going to do a full sweat shield on this guy. Cut it right there. So when we do this, we're going to come up and then pretty much go like that. And that way all the controls will be there. So it'll be good. So I'll go ahead, I'm going to drill 2 of these holes, because 2 of these holes are going to be adjustable and then one of them's not. So we're going to drill, I'll show you, this one all the way through, this one all the way through, and this one through the first layer. Just verify with this, because that's where it's going to be going, which looks pretty good. Alright, only so 3 holes, 2 holes. There we go. Then I'll go ahead, cut this out, and I'll sand it, shape it, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how we do this. The 226 is back. I got another one in the press right now. I'm doing another gun, and I got to tell you, tonight is not my night. You know, I'm having stuff move on me, and I'm doing folds on Kydex that doesn't look good, and I just find myself either throwing out Kydex or putting it back in the oven to reform it. And I've done one holster 3 times tonight, and I'm like, yep, I'm going to set that one aside and plug at it again tomorrow, because it's not working for me right now. I have no idea what it is, and before you get frustrated, just walk away. So I learned that a long time ago. My dad taught me that. You know, no matter what you do to it, you won't be able to get it back. So just walk away and pick up where you left off. So we are going to mount this guy. I have to go get some hardware, but pretty much the rundown. This is going to go here. This is a spacer. You can get these spacers off knife kits. You can get them on either 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. I believe those are the sizes. So the size you use is going to depend on the size of the firearm. So this is going to stick out like this, so the end user is able to adjust it either way within spec. So we're going to throw this in here. We're going to see if this is long enough. Nope, we're going to need a bigger guy. So I'm going to grab some different hardware, and we'll go from there. And I decided to grab a 1/2 inch slotted post, because that would work really, really well right here. So we could take, let's see here. You know, it's funny, I just cleaned my bench, so I still can't find anything. And that's because I just cleaned it. The area to mount my camera over on the other side of the bench, so that's why I do all the filming on this side. Wow, come on. Literally just used you. Whoop. Alright, that came out. I guess we could leave that there. And just pick some up. Alright. I'm not going to tighten this down all the way, just to get it so it holds. Clean this as well. Alright, so before we throw this together, I'm going to take this and I'm going to throw this in because this is going to go opposite. Alright, and then for this, we're going to do a small 1/8 pass through. Take this big guy. Helps if we get it in the hole here. There we go. Oh, that guy is not going to work. I have to go get a longer one. This is what I was looking for. Alright. Just get it in there. Set this right. Come on. There we go. Right there. Ow. Right. So, now what we're going to do is we got this guy going there. Yeah, I think I forgot to, yeah, of course I did. Take that back off real quick. Then we're going to take another bushing, which this one is going to be too big. So we'll knock this down. Throw that on the other guy. There we go. Now, we throw it together. Right. Check it real quick. So that's what it looks like. And we can go tighter. That's great. So all the gentleman needs to do is loosen up this guy, and he'll be able to pivot it wherever he wants it. And this one, both of them technically are the retention, but that would be an IWB with the J hook. And that's really all she wrote for the Sig 226. Oh yeah, don't hit it. Now I gotta wipe that.